Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Illinois Fighting Illini, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Will kick off as this one gets started. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Illinois' offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking toward the sideline, and a nice job to keep his feet in bounds. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Fires into traffic, picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And the Huskies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Looking for a man. It's Tucker. Makes the catch. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. Now on 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He'll start this drive firing. He's got his man. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, dude.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Quick handoff. Smashes through. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. Able to make his way past the sticks for the 1st down, and the time is going to drain out here in the 1st quarter.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's hard to swallow. You're in scoring position. You got set up perfectly inside the 5-yard line. Everything looking good. Can't fumble the football. You got to take care of it. Man, what a missed opportunity for this offense.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
The give out of the gun. Nice move there. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to impose their will with the run. Running with power. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Fires to the big fella.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, but he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Back to throw, it's Tucker. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. They want to just keep throwing it. He makes the catch. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Fires one high and deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Makes the grab down the middle. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. Oh, man, he almost picked that one off in the end zone. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. He makes a grab. Oh, it's loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Yeah, and you see wide receivers make those catches and try to get upfield and now turn into a running back, make something happen. And a lot of times you just forget to secure that football real tight. And you could tell DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover, nice forced turnover by the defense.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Give to the running back. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Still backed up pretty deep. It's 2nd and 5 from the 15. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Blair. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After the incompletion, looking at 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Tucker. They're trying to get to it. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
The defense continues to have a great game. Both defenses has played well. These offenses are going to have to change something up, protect their quarterbacks a little bit better.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going for it all. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's looking to pass. They'll run the screen. Sweet feet on the move. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Illinois right back to the line. I was starting to think about what they would do if they didn't pick up the 1st down here, but I guess that's a moot point now.
Moot point for sure, and the head coach was probably telling them 4-down territory, we're going to kick a field goal, whatever the next decision was going to be, and now the OC's like, don't worry about it. New set of downs, nice execution by this offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This crowd knows when to bring it. Wants to go up top. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, fighting Illini.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. The Cuse is in the house. Syracuse is pouring it on right now with an offensive performance we haven't seen since some of the legendary 44s. They're up by 18 over Boston College. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the offense on first down. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Kingsbury. At the 35, he's got more. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got his man on the outside. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. Push down for the tackle. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Touchdown, Huskies! They move on top here in the fourth.
Mano-a-mano, the offensive line gets it done, driving the defense back, creating an easy lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff team has the ball teed up, and they're about ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Fires to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And now, Jesse, the art here is to find the balance between milking the clock and trying to get another score.
I think if you're the coaching staff, too, you like to see your team play its best in the fourth quarter, right? Defense just did their job, so offense now, David, has to go out and handle their business.
Yeah, you got the momentum. Because of the defense, they've given you some momentum. They've given you a great opportunity to take hold of this game and really put a stamp on it.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun. Give on the inside. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. The give on the inside. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Huskies will come to the line to convert on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it, though. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect, you talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now